Hello, good morning everyone. How's everyone doing today? Today's Saturday, October 29th, 2022. I have here a 2003 Honda Odyssey with a no start issue. It turns over but it won't start. I put a jump box because I kind of drained out the battery yesterday. So the customer came, well actually not the customer, another shop came, and he came out of the flatbed, and the shop owner told me, hey, I need you to change timing belt, water pump, tensioner, all the goodies, and also change the crankshaft positions as well. I said okay, sounds good. I started getting at it. I replaced everything, and everything that he told me to replace, I replaced it, and I replaced the crankshaft position sensor too. And after I finish, I'll try to start the truck, the van, and the van did not start. It turned over, but it wouldn't start. So call this guy and I'll let him know, hey, the van's not starting, even after I change everything that you asked me. So first I started doubting myself. Like, maybe I did put the timing wrong, maybe I left something disconnected. So I went back and double checked. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but down there, I'm right on top, at top dead center right there. You see the white mark with the pointer? It's lined up, and up here I'm lined up with my line right here, and over here the same thing. So I'm right on the dot. And I just want to make this quick video just to show you how easy people can misdiagnose this vehicle. And I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna turn it over, and as you're gonna see, there's no spark. So I can see why he misdiagnosed this car, because it is true. If you don't have spark, most likely it's because of the crankshaft position sensor not sending a signal. So let me see if I can put you somewhere right here where you're gonna be able to see. How about right there? How about right there? I got here my spark plug tester. It's hooked up to a coil, and I got my ground hooked up to the battery. So I'm gonna turn it over, and you're gonna see there's no spark coming. Just 1 second. Here we go. All right, so just to make sure that this is the test that he ran, and I can see why he misdiagnosed this car. Definitely there's no spark, there's fuel, there's air, there's compression, We are on time, but still no spark. And let me show you something. I got my scanner hooked up already. And this is gonna help you. This is gonna help you to with your diagnose. You know, first of all, you have to have a good scanner. And to be able to diagnose properly a car, you have to have your tools, you know. So let me go to data. We're on engine, yes, with AC, and we're gonna go to data. When your crankshaft position sensor goes out, you see that's your RPMs. You're not gonna see any RPMs. So let me crank it over again. So as you can see, the PCM is reading the RPMs. So our crankshaft position sensor is good. So let's go back to why. How come there's no spark? Okay, and pull out my diagrams. Let me see. I pull out my diagrams, and as you can see right here, this is the PCM. This is the connection for the PCM, and this is gonna be your ignition coils right here. All 6 of them. They are connected to a block, which is mounted on the transmission side, and this block is fed with fuse number 7, a 50 amp, and it runs to the block, and from this block it feeds every single coil, every single ignition coil, and all of the coils share a common ground. As you can see right here, the black is a common ground, and they all share, these 3 share a common ground, and these other 3 share another common ground. So what I did, I went to check. First I checked my fuse, and it says right here, as you can see, it says right here, drivers under dash fuse relay box below left end of dash. So that means it's gonna be down here, and it is right there. And as you can see right here, it'll say number 7, ignition coil. So you count from top to bottom. I'm having a hard time with my phone today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's gonna be your ignition coil. So I went ahead and checked the fuse. The fuse is fine. I even replaced the fuse just to make sure that it's doing a good contact. But that was not the issue. So I went to my coil. I went straight to the coils. Let me grab my diagram, so that way you can see what I'm seeing. So as you can see right here, it's kind of windy out here. As you can see right here, it says hot and on or start. So right now there's no power. The key has to be in the on position. here, we are on coil number 3. So as you can see, we're on coil number 3. As you can see, black and yellow. Black and yellow goes to the positive. So black and yellow is gonna be your positive, and then the black is gonna be your ground, and the brown. Actually, I'm on 4. My bad. See, black and yellow, positive. Black is negative, and then the brown is the signal from the PCM. If you follow the diagram, the brown is going to be the signal. So up to right here with the key on, and I check my positive and my negative, I have 12 volts. What I'm not getting is signal. I'm not getting signal from the PCM. And this is why the car won't start. The PCM is not sending the signal to the ignition to fire. So this car, you'll never make it start. I don't care what you change. You can change the spark plugs, you can change the coils, you can change the timing belt, you can change the crankshaft position sensor, camshaft position sensor. You can change everything you want. It will not start. So I went to my old data and I pull out a TSB, a service bulletin, and it says right here, service tip: getting complaints from owners of the engine cranking but not starting, and the immobilizer system indicator blinking. So now I know what's going on with this car, and I'm about to show you. The keys in the ignition, and I'm gonna turn it to the on position. Watch this. Watch the light. I can hear the fuel pump coming on. But you see that light blinking? What does that mean? Okay, what that means is that the key or the transponder is not reading the key. So this key is not programmed. It's missing a chunk. It's missing a piece out of it. I don't think that's the issue though, but this key is not programmed to the transponder. And Honda, what they do, if the key is not programmed to the transponder, the transponder will not send the signal to the PCM, and the PCM, if the PCM does not receive the signal from the transponder that the key is programmed to the car, it's not gonna fire the coils. So this car, it never needed a water pump. It never needed a timing belt. It never needed a crankshaft position sensor. What this car needs is to reprogram the key to the transponder. So I did all this work for nothing. And the funny thing is that I don't get not a single code. Not a single code. Nor from the engine, nor from the transmission, and the immobilizer setup and registration either. Well, we don't want to go there. At this point, I call the locksmith. They're gonna come out. They're gonna make a new key. They're gonna program the key to the car, and that should take care of the problem. So if you're having issues with this car not starting, don't just assume that it's gonna be the crankshaft position sensor. These tips are gonna help you to understand, and they're gonna help you to run a better diagnostics on this car. So just about everything that I show you is gonna help you diagnose this no start issue. First of all, what I did, I checked for spark. There's no spark. I checked the fuse. The fuse was good. I checked for battery positive. It was getting current over there, and it was getting current all the way over here. I checked for positive and negative, and I was getting 12 volts at the coil. What I didn't get, it was signal from the PCM. And thankfully there was a bulletin on the TSB that helped me, and I called the locksmith too, and just to double check, I asked him, hey, this is what's happening, the light is green but it's blinking. So he told me, yeah, the car's not gonna start. No matter what you do, it's not gonna start. It's gonna need a new key, it's gonna need to be reprogrammed, and that should take care of the problem. And I just wanted to make this video so that way you don't make the same mistake. I didn't make the mistake. I didn't misdiagnose this car. I just did what they told me to do. You know, they pay me to do these things, and I said, okay, I'll do it. I changed everything that the customer asked, and too bad it didn't start. That wasn't even the problem. And now here we go. Here we are, figuring it out. Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope this video is helpful for you. I'm running into some issues. They're kind of hard to diagnose. You know, maybe you already have figured it out. Maybe there's a video out there, I'm not sure, but I just want to share my experience, because I spent all day yesterday trying to put the timing belt on it and trying to figure out what was wrong with this car. So this should help you. If you have a no start issue, before you condemn the crankshaft position sensor, just do your homework. Check for these things first, and that'll save you a lot of time and a lot of money. And plus, you're not making your customers spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on unnecessary parts or unnecessary work that the car doesn't even need. Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching, and you guys have a great day. If you like the video, if it's helpful for you, just hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll make sure to make some more videos to help you out. Thank you.